on in. Happy holidays to you and the Feedfeed community. I'm Lisa Tubman Oglesby from Virginia, and I can't wait to share my melted snowman sugar cookies. Here's what you'll need. 2½ cups of unsalted butter, 2 cups of sugar, 2 large eggs, 5 cups of flour, yes, that's a lot, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Sticks of butter is a lot of butter, but this recipe makes a lot of cookies. You're going to put the butter in the mixer, add the sugar, and then mix it thoroughly, but don't overmix. Okay, that looks good. One of the reasons you don't want to overmix the dough is because that'll whip a lot more air into it, and that'll cause your cookies to spread. We don't want that. I've already added the eggs and vanilla and mixed those up. Now I'm adding the flour and salt. You want to make sure you sift that in. If you want to keep the flour from flying out of the mixer, just drape a tea towel over it. And then every once in a while check in there to make sure it's all going well. Instead of putting the dough directly into the refrigerator, I like to roll it out between 2 pieces of lightly floured parchment paper and then put that in the refrigerator, tray and all. Now you're going to end up with a lot more pieces of parchment paper, but it's going to be a lot easier for you to cut the cookies once they come out of the refrigerator this way. You'll need regular sized marshmallows, but if all you have are jumbo size like me, no problem. Just cut them in half. Okay, we're going to put the marshmallows in the microwave and only do a few at a time because these are really going to expand. Double, maybe even triple the size. Okay, our marshmallows are done and they're set aside for drying, and now we just cut our cookies using a circular cookie cutter. Remember I rolled out that refrigerated dough? Take a look at how easy it is to handle. Look at that, nice and thick. Now just start adding royal icing to the cookie. I like to put it in a puddling effect, kind of irregular shape, to make it look authentic. Try to mix up how you add your puddling effect so they all look a little different, and don't be afraid to let the royal icing roll off the side. You're really only going to need a small amount of colored royal icing for the features, so I use Ziploc sandwich bags. Now for the fun part, you can start adding the features. I always start with a scarf so I can hide the point where the marshmallow meets the cookie. It's really important to use a really small piping tip. This is a 00 metal tip because you don't want the icing to pour out uncontrollably. The decorating is the most fun. Add a few buttons for finishing touches, and you've got a really cute melted snowman sugar cookie. Thanks again to the Feedfeed community. If you want to see more of my recipes, you can stop on my blog at celebratecreativity.com or Instagram at Lisa Tubman Oglesby. And if you have a recipe you'd like to share, just send a snap to @theFeedFeed. Happy holidays, everybody!